guys doing? Happy new month. We're a few days into the month of March, so I'm just wishing you well. If you see my face for the first time, I am a vlogger based in Ireland, but I'm a Nigerian. I'm based in Ireland, so I speak about weight loss, I speak about relocation, I speak about um many things in between basically, but I focus more on weight loss, on relocation, and on family because that's what I know and I love to share. So today's video, as you've seen from the introduction and everything, from the name of the video, oh yes, I went to Nigerian embassy in 2022. Why I stayed there 2022 is I've been there. This is like my third time in the Nigerian embassy. I've been there the first time to do change of name, and here in Ireland, of course, and I've been there to help get my daughter's passport, to register for her passport, Nigerian passport. And for this time around, I went there for my son's passport. So I'm just here to spill the tea. It's more like a rant, but it's also very, very informative, especially if you've not been there before and you live in Ireland. So yeah, Nigerian embassy offer a lot of things. I will encourage you to visit their website. I'll put it somewhere there. Visit their website to see everything that they offer. They offer consular services as well, you know, like visa, like passport, e-passport, and everything like that. So first and foremost, if you're going to the Nigerian embassy, you have to visit their website, do some payments online, try to register for, and like try to book an appointment online. Why I say try is because most times if you go to their website, the appointment is booked out. Like I don't know. So let me just get right to my story, okay? So I started trying to get a passport for my son since May 2021. And I got this passport in January 2022, 26th of January or 27th of January, thereabouts. I believe, yeah. So it was almost a year. It took me almost a year to get the passport. And we could blame COVID amidst every other thing. So COVID has delayed a lot of things. So even misconduct is blamed on COVID. So how the thing actually happened is you go to their website, you book, you drop all the documents, like read through it and get all the documentation that's required for you. And if you need to call them, you call them. So as at May 2021, they needed us to send an email to book an appointment. It wasn't automated yet. So I sent an email after making all the payments and nothing. Of course, nobody got back to me. And then they started getting appointments in August. They sent us an email that they didn't even send us an email. I actually called, and the lady told me that, oh, they've automated booking of appointments online, and it's going to be starting on the 3rd of August. So I was like, okay, I booked that on my calendar. As on the 5th of August that I went to book appointment for my son, everything was booked out. The time that I got was now October. I wish I'm good. I'm very good with it. I think October 19th, 2021. Something that I booked on the 5th of August. So everything was booked out. Only for a family friend to call me at the 7th of August or so, and she's complained that she's trying to book an appointment and there's no space till December. So that brings us to why I'm making this video. I just want to give you everything that I observed, everything that will happen if you're going to the Nigerian embassy, especially if you're planning to go and you're here in Ireland. So just draw your ear and listen attentively. So let's go. So number one point is leave your house early, especially if you're not living in Dublin. Now, this is the thing. If you book an appointment, they can give you 12 o'clock. They can give you 1 p.m. They can give you 11. Ironio, leave your house. When you get to the embassy, it is first come, first serve. Yeah. Nigerian embassy will make you feel that you're in Nigeria. So anyway, so it's first come, first serve. As you've seen from the video, I left very early. I left here about 5:40 to meet up with the boss for 5:45, and I got to Dublin, I think, around 9:45 or so. Going by bus is farther because of course they have to pick up some people and drop off some people, so it takes about 4 hours to get to Dublin from here. So I had to leave very early. My appointment was for 12:05 or so, but I had to leave very, very early, and I got there early. And guys, when I got there, it was crowded. It was crowded. I was thinking that I'll be among the first people. No, I had to line up, get a number. Nigerian embassy experience is basically almost like you're in Nigeria, but I must state here that it has changed in 2022. It was worse than this in 2020 and 2022. I'm telling you because I was there. I'm telling you because I went to the embassy and I literally, it wasn't even a joke, I literally cried. They will stress you. Things that are not even on the website, they will make you to make pay. I'm coming. Let's just take it a step by at a time, okay? The next point is extra money. If you're going to Nigerian embassy, see, when I was going there for the very first time, I even called after getting all my documents ready. As a Nigerian babe that I am, I called to be sure that I wasn't missing anything. But guess what, guys? When you get there, somehow, when I got there for my own change of name, they asked me to go and get a solicitor signature, a solicitor based in Ireland, and it's not on the website. I don't stay in Dublin. I started going up and down googling where is the nearest solicitor, walking this one, that. You will cry. So go with extra money, like money for taxi, money for, just go with extra money. Another thing that happened recently, this one that I went for my son in October, it's not on the website that you must have NIN. But when we got there, we had to pay for NIN, register for NIN. Like, none of this is, I'm not saying it's wrong, but just let people know. Like, we were out there and everybody was confused. They didn't tell us to do that. I want to get number for passport, and they're like, no, you have to get NIN. How much is NIN? I think we paid 45 euros or 40 euros, and you have to pay online, that's using a credit card or debit card. Like, I met one woman that was literally crying because she came with 4 of her children. Four. And they're saying that as long as children are above 8 years or so, that all of them have to have NIN. And before you even go to Nigerian embassy for your passport or anything, you have to have paid online. For my son, then I paid $107. If I could remember exactly, I paid $107 only for me to not get there, plus all the transport and everything, giddy, only for you to get there. They say, oh, you must pay NIN. Now, how will you finish NIN? And if you don't finish NIN on time, that's capture, filling the form, making the payments, it might be time up for the passport guys, because the passport guys are done collecting your documents by 1 p.m. So that, see, we're back to number, you have to get there very early. I was there really, really early, and when I heard that you had to do NIN, I had to start because it has happened to me many times. That's why you must go early and just have extra money, because somehow you might think you have all the documents, and when you're there, you're just like, oh my god, they want you to do this and do that and do this. So go with extra money all the time. You're going to thank me later. Another point is about money, but this time have change, have coins. Now, oh god, when I went to Dublin, the buses, it's coins now. You need coins. Like over here where I stay, we barely use buses. It's usually taxis, and when you take taxi, they have change. But over there in Dublin, a lot of buses, so just charge your phone and have coins. If you're going by yourself with your own card, you will need to pay for parking. And you can't say, oh, I'll be done by 2 o'clock, or I'll be done by, just dedicate that day and just have enough coins that you use to pay for parking. If you're going to be going by if you're going to be going if you're going by yourself, you're going by public transport, please have change. The reason I'm saying this is I wasted at least 15 minutes because when I got to Dublin, many shops had not opened, and I just had notes and my card. So I was looking for where I could change those notes to coins for easy transportation payment, like paying easily in the bus fares and everything. So that took me like 15 minutes walking and looking for shops that had opened, because I wasn't even close to an ATM that could dispense coins, So till I got a shop, and God, it was stressful. Before I would change the money to coins, the bus that was supposed to go with had already gone. I had to wait for the next bus that was about 15 minutes time or 10 minutes time. So if I had coins in my purse, I would have saved that time. Have coins. You're going to thank me later. Another point is, especially for mothers, be mentally ready. If there's anyhow you could go by yourself, if you don't need that child for capturing, because when I went for capture, yeah, because it was for my son, I had to go with my daughter as well. So I went there with two kids. It got to a point, because of the rowdiness, the noise, Jesus, the lack of coordination. My children were vomiting. At some point I was just exhausted, because I didn't even know if I'll meet up with the bus to take us back home and everything. So be mentally ready. If you have kids, if you have a minder, if they are not for capturing, like the next time I went, like the time I went in January, I went alone, because I was just going to pick up my son's passport. So it was very easy for me, because I knew I was dealing with just myself. Even though it will be draining, you'll be tired, just be mentally ready. You'll be tired because ah, you will just feel like you are in Ajegule. No, that's been too extreme. You feel like you're in Lagos. You feel like I don't know, they just make things unnecessarily uncomfortable, unnecessary. They just delay things unnecessarily. That's the word. You're going for collection to just go and pick up your passport, and you'll be there till like 3. I was in Dublin, I was there till like past 2 to 3 just to collect passport. So just book out a day, be ready mentally, financially. Just know that you're going home. If you're going to Nigerian embassy, just know that you're going home. You have that experience of, you have to struggle for things. Over here, getting an Irish passport, after filling the forms and everything, you just go to your nearest place that you could take a passport, like a passport photograph, and you take that in, and you scan everything to them. You don't even need to I didn't get to anywhere to get the passport, like, and they'll just send it to your house. Nigerian embassy in Ireland, they don't post the passport to you, so you have to go back to collect the passport. It's just a lot to take in. So it was a lot for me, and I just decided to share this video, especially for people that are planning to go to Nigerian embassy. Read everything that is there and still do everything that I have stated. Briefly, I just said get there very early, go with extra money in case of extra expenses that you were not expecting. Make sure you have coins, and then be mentally ready. So I'm just happy I was able to get the passport and everything, but it took time. So if you want to travel to Nigeria, you want to get any passport service, start on time, start everything early, and do everything that I have said. Okay. So I'll see you guys in another video. Till then, bye. Just finished Nigerian embassy, guys. What a day.